Welcome back to Michigan Mondays, the show which goes the extra mile to bring you, the viewers, something which is purely Michigan. Today, in honor of Halloween and October, we're going to look into something that's rather eerie. Lake Erie, that is. Lake Erie is the shallowest of the Great Lakes. Its average depth is 10 fathoms 3 feet, or 62 feet. Its main depth, or its deepest point, is at 210 feet deep. Now, the interesting thing about Lake Erie and the main lake that it empties into, Lake Ontario, is the deepest part of Lake Erie is still above the surface area of Lake Ontario, which creates a lovely cascade between the two lakes known as Niagara Falls. Now, there are many islands within Lake Erie. Most notably are North, Middle, and South Bass Islands, Kelly Island, Sugar Island, and Rattlesnake Island. Incidentally, Rattlesnake Island, not a good place to walk around without boots. I just wouldn't recommend it. Most notable about the island, South Bass Island actually has a village on it called Putin Bay. So, as I said, Lake Erie is the shallowest of the Great Lakes. So shallow, in fact, during the winter it freezes solid. And during the summer it gets so warm that the nuclear plants that are located along up in Canada along Lake Erie sometimes have a hard time keeping their silos cool, since they use lake water in order to do that. Now, it got its name from the Native Americans that live in that area. Now, there's a bit of contention whether or not the Native Americans were named after the lake, or the lake was named after the Native Americans. It's one of those chicken and egg types of discussions which probably wouldn't be able to be determined until we develop time travel. So, if any of you have developed time travels, please leave a comment in the description as to whether or not the name Lake Erie came from the Native Americans or the people that met the Native Americans and were like, oh, wow, this is a nice lake. Yeah, sure. So, why is Lake Erie on Michigan Mondays when it shares such a small shore with Michigan? Well, the answer is rather simple. Lake Erie is a Great Lake. Michigan is the Great Lakes state. Therefore, Lake Erie, as a Great Lake, belongs to Michigan by default. Regardless how map makers may have drawn the state borders through Lake Erie, it still belongs to Michigan. And you can see this in evidence of the maps themselves. Maps of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York don't highlight a region to the north/west of them that is Lake Erie. They all stop where the land stops. Whereas Michigan, on many maps, is depicted with all 5 Great Lakes, even Lake Ontario, and that doesn't even share a border with Michigan. It's because it's a Great Lake state. It's because it's a Great Lake that it belongs to the Great Lakes state. And as Michiganders, we claim Lake Erie as our own. Whoa! Got off topic there for a second. What do I do now? I know. Beer. When we return, we're going to have a special guest, and we are going to do an unbottling of something which was brewed here in Michigan. Join us in a moment. So we're back. I'm here with Jon, and we're going to be doing an unbottling of New Holland's Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. New Holland's based out of Holland, Michigan, so this is a Michigan beer. So I think that they're pry-off taps, and the best thing I've got for beers is my corkscrew. That's right. Okay, so neither Jon or I have ever tried Ichabod Pumpkin Ale, so we're going to
just heard about this today. So
yeah. All right. So bottoms up. Thank you. It's like a darker beer. It's definitely like a darker beer. You don't taste the pumpkin? No.
It's delicious. No, I taste it now. It's in the aftertaste.
In the aftertaste? Yeah.
Oh, it's there. That's good.
You can definitely smell it too. Definitely smell it. Now this 6-pack where I bought it, I don't know how much it is everywhere. It's kind of got like a bitter start, and then it just turns a little bit sweeter.
I really like this.
Yeah.
I really like this.
Now this 6-pack was $10. Would you spend $10 on 6 of these beers?
Yeah, I might do that later today.
Good stuff. It's also supposed to have, let's see, it says nutmeg, cinnamon, and pumpkin. Do you taste the cinnamon?
I think that may be what it is.
You gotta make those sounds.
Right. And like
That's the tiger.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a darker beer too.
I really like this now because I've had flavored beers that are spiced or whatever. And they're like really strong with the flavor. This is not too strong.
Right.
It's like at that point, it's not even beer anymore.
Right.
So
I mean, it's got that initial bite to it, but it's still like.
you can definitely taste it.
Mm-hmm. Good beer.
Out of Michigan.
Out of Michigan, straight out of Michigan. So first off, if you're over 21, because I'm not sure if you know this, but it's a well-known fact among parents that children that are under 21, their bodies can't metabolize the alcohol, so it's actually poison. However, after you turn 21, your body starts being able to break down the alcohol.
Right. That sounds.
Yeah.
That sounds
sounds
scientific.
That sounds scientific. Yes.
You must have read that from a peer-reviewed article.
Oh yeah. It's a well-known believed fact, maybe. Anyway, so if you're looking for a nice pumpkin ale, Ichabod.
Yeah, I recommend it.
There it is. It's got Ed Sourceman on it. That's pretty cool. And it looks cool too. Ichabod is a seasonal brew that deliciously combines malted barley, real pumpkin, cinnamon, and nutmeg. It's comforting, balanced, autumnal. Fall-esque flavor plays savory or sweet depending on your mood. It's mood beer.
Can you totally rehearse this?
It's mood beer. It's okay. It's mood beer. So you've got to get angry. Think angry thoughts for a
Why
second.
is it an angry mood beer?
Because we've got to taste the different moods. So okay.
I can't be angry while drinking this.
You've got to be angry. Just be angry. You've got to get angry. You've got to get okay. Take a drink. Yeah, it definitely tastes angry. It works. Science. Science. All right. Join us next time on Michigan Mondays when we dive into something that's purely Michigan. Comment, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you want to check out John's videos, he does some pretty cool like graphic design stuff. Yeah.
3D animations.
3D animations. He does that. I'll include links in the doobly-doo.
I'll be streaming on today.
I'll be releasing it during this week. Yeah, go ahead, tell. Do the plug. Yeah.
Well, this weekend I'm doing a stream for Extra Life for 24 hours, playing video games, which is great. But it's for raising awareness and trying to get donations. All 100% of the proceeds go towards Children's Hospital. My hospital being Beaumont, so it goes to help all the sick kids and stuff there. Help the board and brings in the community. Provide some of the money that they need. Obviously, they're not working because they're kids, so they need money.
Well, if they're bored, shouldn't they be the ones that are streaming 24 hours?
We're actually trying to play.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We'll see the hospital.
We'll see.
So, yeah.
Maybe some of the everyone games.
Friday and Saturday. That'll be on my YouTube.
Alright, so yeah, I'll include links to his YouTube down there in the doobly-doo. You'll be able to see it there. Try Ichabod Pumpkin Ale if you're over 21.
Or if you're in Canada.
Or if you're of legal age to drink. Smart, Alex. Until next time, you guys have a great Michigan Monday. See you later.
Bye.